Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Maryland Darling Show, and welcome to another episode of an ink review. We review fountain pens, ink, and paper, and today we are here to look at a pinkish ink. This one is from the Birmingham Pen Company, Pennsylvania, Fieldstone. Today's pen, we will be using the Narwhal Original Fountain Pen with a Noodler's Flex Nib in it. Alright, here's a look at today's ink. Our comparison panel looks really nice. Oops, I forgot to dot the I. Okay. There we go. Look at the comparison panel. Looks like it's a little bleedy right there, but that's okay. Nice. Alright, let's do the water resistance test. I need to buy another bottle of water. Okay, let's take a look and see if any of these are... Oh, wow. That has no water resistance whatsoever. I would definitely not use that on the outside of an envelope for fear it may wash away. Here is our toilet paper chromatography. It has some weird colorings going on here. I'm going to try and boost the saturation just a little bit so you can see the pretty colors. That's about how it looks to the eye. It's got some pink in here and some teal and maybe even a little bit of green and some like grayish weirdness going on here. This is a very interesting ink. Kind of reminds me of Mermaid Tail. We're not going to talk about Mermaid Tail because it gets across. Alright, let's do some paper review. This is Maruman Nemosity 80 GSM square grid. I'm going to zoom in just a little bit so I don't have to work so hard. There we go. Hi Alex, how are you doing today? Are you having a nice day? Going mobile, awesome. You made it on time. We were just doing the comparison panel. This one's got lots of feathering. Oh no. And blood to the page. Feather like a chicken, blood to the page. Not cute. Not cute at all. Alright, what's next? This is the JNB Copperplate Graphite from JohnNeilBooks.com. It's got a couple of feathers in there. Nice shading though. No bleeding, minimal ghosting. A little bit of bleeding, a little bit of ghosting. So far, hope you are well. I'm doing good. I started taking a new regimen of medication, and my BP is... Oh, I didn't take a picture of my last BP. I don't know why. Side tangent. That's not last one. That's the last one. So, that's pretty good. That was at 10 o'clock this morning. Need to put a note. Edit. Time. 10 a.m. There. Okay. Sorry about that small tangent. Alright, this is Rhodia Dot Pad, 80 GSM. It's got a couple of feathers in there. It's kind of wiggly. Shading is nice. Minimal amount of ghosting. Very nice. Alright, this is The Pen and Gear Heavyweight Notebook Paper from Walmart.com. Oh no. It's feathering. Beautiful shading though. A little bit of railroading. No feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. Oxford Notebook Paper. Did a little better. Nice amount of shading. Ooh, look at that sheen from yesterday. Wow. It's all today. No bleeding. A little bit of ghosting. Alright, this is CVS Caliber Notebook Paper. Beautiful amount of shading. No feathering, no bleeding, barely any ghosting. Alright, this is Archer and Olive 160 GSM notebook paper. A little bit of shading, no feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. Excellent. This is a Yush 100 GSM notebook paper. A little bit of shading, no feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. Clairefontaine 90 GSM. Oi! Feather like a chicken, bled to the page. Alright, the Jot Journal from the Dollar Tree. Oh dear. Feathered like a chicken. Bled to the page. A little bit of bleeding, a little bit of ghosting. Oh, that's naughty. Naughty. Alright, Cosmo Airlight 75 GSM. Barely any feathering. A little bit of shading. Ooh, a little bit of bleeding. A little bit of ghosting. Naughty. Some of the Birmingham inks are not very cooperative. Others are perfectly awesomely cooperative. Midori MD paper. Beautiful shading. No feathering, no bleeding, barely any ghosting. 68 GSM Tomoe River. Beautiful shading. No feathering, no bleeding, a little bit of ghosting. And last but not least, this is Leuchtturm 1917 dot grid. Oh no! Feather like a chicken. Little bit of micro bleeding and heavy ghosting. Wow. That's naughty. Oh, I forgot one. Pelican Hub notepad. Oi. A little bit of shading. Feather like a chicken. Bled to the page. Naughty. Okay, let's do a comparison panel. See where this ink lies. I need to put my gloves on. Oh, my box is getting heavy. I'm going to have to reinforce it here pretty soon. I think this is a pink ink. Either that or I'm going to have to get me a metal box. Anybody know any metal workers out there that's cheap? Either that or I'm going to have to go to the box store. Or what do they call it? South Coast Plaza. The Container Store, that's what it's called. Alright, we're going to turn up the pink. Take a look at some of these. See if any of them are similar. Ooh, this one is kind of similar. Jacques Bouquet d'Antin. It's a little lighter though. This one looks like it'd be in the same department but darker. Masquerade looks a little darker. Birmingham Rosewood Twinkle is a little lighter. Ooh. I thought that the rose quartz might be similar, but it's a little more pink. Gosh, this one's kind of one on its own, isn't it? No, no. This is like a more of a purpley-ish pink compared to all these other ones. Cashmere rose looks kind of, no. White rabbit looks like a more beigeier color than this. Gosh, I thought that this one would have a lot more in common with other inks, but I guess not. Aha, here we go. Robert Oster Cherry Blossom is kind of close. So far, I've only seen two. Okay, maybe La Cambini might be a little more beige. Terracotta's more pink. Yoshikiyama, more tan. Lavender Pearl is more light pink. And that's it. I don't know why iron ore is in here. That look pink to you? That looks black to me. Why are you even in there? Ooh, a dark purple. Okay, well. What did you guys think about today's ink? Do you have this ink? Are you thinking thoughts about getting this ink? No one cheap. Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh well, I'm gonna have to choose acceptance. Keep moving forward. Till I can't lift it anymore, and then I have to put it in 2 boxes. Anyway, that's all I have for today. I wanted to. Oh, let's do a little writing sample. I thought this ought to be a lot of fun. So, this old piece of scratch paper. Not my favorite either, but it works really well with the Noodler's nib, flex nib in this original narwhal. So what is this? Birmingham. Birmingham. And Pennsylvania. Oh, Pennsylvania is one of them words. Alright, there we go. Well, had to prime the feed a little bit to make sure that I had enough ink in the feed to do this little swirly bit, but other than that, little key hint if you're trying to do like a signature or something and you have like a bubble in your piston, twist the piston so that way the bubble comes all the way up to the top, and then right as soon as you see it pooling at the top, there, see it pooling? And then back it off just a hair, and then you should be able to do just about anything. Let's see. It's very light, but I'm surprised how well it works in this pen. Well, hello Tom Morley, how are you doing today? This is one of your favorite inks. How exciting is that? I'm sure that it works probably different in a broad nib, but I really like it in this flex nib. It gives you just the right amount of like pinkiness and darkness, not like Pelican Edelstein Rose Quartz. That's too light, and not quite as punchy as like Pop Pink. So there you go. I got double broad nib on my rainbow pen. Oh my gosh, this is so beautiful. It's more like just a regular broad nib for me. I think one of the broadest nibs that I have is on one of my TWSBI Go's. They went through like a weird phase of making like really, really broad nibs, so, but whatever. Anyway, that's all I've got for today. I want to thank you all for watching. Later today, we will be having a calligraphy class. So Wednesday calligraphy class will be here on YouTube at 2 p.m. Pacific. If you guys are interested, just return to this channel and I will be back to teach you a little bit of calligraphy. We did a little something something over the weekend, and I thought it would be really fun to go over that with you. Anyway, that's all I got for today. I want to thank you all for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I hope that you learned something. Please share this video with your friends. Follow me on social media. Like, comment, subscribe. Ring the little bell. Make sure it's set to all so when I upload new content, YouTube notifies you. Don't forget to check out the links in the doobly-doo for discounts to Atlas Stationers. When you use my code, you get a 10% discount, and I get a small commission so I can make better content for all of you. And that just leaves me to say, get out there and enjoy your life. Be with the people you love. Tell them you love them. And I love you to pieces. Have a great day. Oka, love you. Bye.